Hello, traders. FX Collector here. Today is Thursday and it is May 30th. How is everybody doing today? Nice to see you. Hopefully, everybody's having a fairly good day. And yeah, it is Thursday, so we got today, we got tomorrow, and then that's pretty much it for the week. We had some pretty decent dollar news today. We had GDP for the dollar, we had unemployment claims for the dollar today, and we also had the primary GBP price index news today. Home sales was also this afternoon, so we had some pretty decent news this afternoon. Definitely, for sure. So that was good. So really, the whole point of me doing these live streams is so that way I can take requests from the audience. So definitely don't be afraid to put some requests in the chats. I'd be more than happy to look at basically anything that anybody would look at. So definitely put your chats in the requests. And if you'd like me to look at something, definitely let me know. I'm going to start off probably by looking at the US dollar index. And we'll probably look at the JPY basket just because most likely, because we do have JPY news coming out today. So we'll look at the JPY basket, we'll look at the US dollar index, and then we will go from there and start taking some requests. Like I said, don't be afraid to put your requests in the chats. I'd be more than happy to look at basically anything you want. So, let's get started right away, and let's get started. Let's start off with the U.S. dollar analysis, and then we'll move on to analyzing the pairs, and then we'll look at we'll go from there. I definitely think we need to check out the JPY basket because we do have some really important JPY news later on today. We got JPY, we got Japan interest rate news coming out tonight, the CPI for the JPY tonight. That should be a pretty big deal, so we'll see what this actually ends up doing. But yeah, that's probably going to be a pretty big deal. That U.S. dollar Canadian news. So let's take it from there. So, anyways, if you have not joined my Discord channel yet, definitely make sure you join my Discord channel. The link to join my Discord channel is up here, right here. So if you have not done that yet, then definitely do so. It is 100% free to join. You never do have to pay a dime if you do not want to. You can definitely join my membership if you would like to, but it is definitely not required. You can basically join my Discord channel and for 100% for free. And I do want to build a community of like-minded traders that are willing to help each other out. So the whole point of the free trading community is for people to join, for people to help each other out, for you to post your trade ideas, to interact with other traders, and just really it's all about traders helping traders. Trading is not the most easy business to get into in the world, and the more help you can get, the more community aspects that you have, the better off you're going to be. So I definitely think that, um, having a community of like-minded traders is extremely beneficial for everybody's success. So definitely join the free channel, post your charts, ask questions, interact with other traders, and really just be part of a community of like-minded traders. So we're gonna start taking requests, but first of all, I want to check out the U.S. dollar index. This U.S. dollar was extremely clear today, and we are in some extremely profitable trades right now. I still think this is very likely a wave A. I think this is likely a wave B. I think this is likely a wave C. It made one wave up. Even though this is a higher high right here, it's very clear to me that this was impulsive down, corrective up, impulsive down. So A, B, C of B, and then back up for the wave C. Price went right to the 61% Fibonacci retracement level, and this thing has been pushing down ever since this morning, really. It actually started pushing down quite a while before the news even came out. So definitely a very nice entry on the dollar pairs today. A very clear trade. And I'm sure everybody knows. Let me switch back to this black chart because I do have a better analysis on this one. But my overall analysis on this is still down. I still think the dollar's going to end up breaking both of these lows right here. I think there's a good chance it could be an ABC correction, but I still think it's going to be like a weekly time frame ABC correction, and most likely it's going to go down and take out these previous lows. So definitely looking at this as a correction to the uptrend. So just one second. So we had a perfect shorting opportunity today, as you can see. We had a perfect end of a correction today, and these are the trades that I did share with my members today at the time of entry. Like I always say, I do share all my trade setups with the group, and these are the trades that I shared with the group today at the time of entry. We went long on gold. I also took a long on the Aussie Canadian today. I took a long on the euro dollar today, right at the beginning of this turn before the news came out. I took a short on the US dollar Canadian today. I also entered the euro pound. I've also entered, we went short the euro CAD the other day. We went long the euro yen. And these are trades just from the week, long the euro CAD. And we've been in the pound Aussie for quite a while, but continued to go long on the pound Aussie. These are the swing trades that I've been holding since last week too. So I suggest if anybody's interested, go through, pause the video, and check out some of these entries for yourself, especially some of the entries from today. Today's dollar entries that we took have been extremely, extremely profitable trades. I'm already up about 2 to 1 on the euro dollar and the US dollar CAD. The gold trade really hasn't done a whole lot, but definitely, definitely not too bad of a trade. So if anybody is interested in joining my membership, the link is on the screen. It's fxpipcollector.com, or it's in the chat, so in the description of this video. But I like to call it learn and earn at the same time, because the whole reason why I call it learn and earn is because hopefully while you're learning to trade by following along with my trading course and participating in my daily Zoom meetings that I do live trading, these entries that I took on the euro dollar today were during the live Zoom meeting that we did for the New York session, which I do every single day except for Monday. I do a live stream every single London session, including Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So hopefully you'll be learning to trade by following along with my trading course and participating in my Zoom meetings. But at the same time that you're learning, hopefully you're going to be earning also, because I do share all my swing trades with the group at the time of entry, and these are the trades that I have shared. Like I said, these are all the entries that I've taken this week and that I've shared with the group. I am definitely more of a swing trader. Don't So if you do join my membership, definitely don't think that I'm going to be on the 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute time frame trading, even the 30 minute time frame. But I am definitely day trading the dollar pairs, and I'm definitely swing trading basically everything else. So if anybody's interested in that, the link for that is in the chat and in the description of this video. I'll put it in the chats one more time. So let's see, only $30. Yeah, it's only $30 a month. It's extremely, extremely cheap. I like to keep it very, very cheap because I want to make sure everybody can afford it. I originally had this as $50 a month, and I was originally thinking about raising the price to like $100 a month. But I want to keep it very cheap because I want to make sure people feel like they can afford this. I've had several people in my group tell me that they only pay $30 a month for my membership, and they trade a funded account, and they're making, three, four, $5,000 a month on their funded account, following along with my trade setups. Definitely no guarantee of profit, and I am definitely a swing trader. I am not a day trader or a scalper, but it is only $30 a month. The website is fxpipcollector.com. You can cancel at any time. $30 a month to potentially make $3,000 or $4,000 a month on your funded account. I think it's a pretty dang good deal. I usually shoot for about 6, 7, 8% a month return on your capital. And I do stay very, very transparent with my results, my trading results. At the end of every month, I've been posting my results. At the end of every single month, I post my results. And last month, I made about 7.65%. This month has definitely not been the greatest month. The first couple of weeks were a little boom and bust. But this week has been a really, really, really good, man. We've been trading the US dollar to the short side today and making some really, really good money. But sometimes you'll have, those 6, 7, 8% months. Sometimes you only have a couple percent. Sometimes you'll get 15% months. So, nobody is going to make the exact same amount of money every month, but we do really, really well, that's for sure. And there's some people in my group that are just absolutely killing it trading funded accounts. So anyways, let's start off by looking at the most popular three pairs. We'll look at the euro dollar, the pound dollar, and we'll look at gold, because those are the videos that I used to make every single evening, PM videos. And I think it would be a good idea to continue to cover at least the most popular pairs. So we're going to start off by looking at the most popular three pairs, and then we're going to start taking requests. If you're on YouTube, that is where I'm taking the requests on YouTube. So if you want me to look at something, definitely put in the chats. I'll be more than happy to look at basically anything. Hopefully, most of you have seen my top-down analysis videos on these dollar pairs because I'm not going to go all the way up to the monthly, even though I do think the monthly full top-down analysis is such an important part of trading. I think this is five waves up right here. I think this is a wave one. I think this is a big WXY ending right here. And I think this is a wave two. And I think we're in a wave three right now. I personally think on this daily time frame, this thing is going to continue to make higher highs, higher lows. I'm sure there's going to be all kinds of pullbacks along the way, which, like I always tell people in my group, pullbacks are really nothing to fear. A lot of people, when they're long, they will fear pullbacks. They'll get a lot of anxiety. But I honestly think pullbacks are really nothing to fear. You should look at pullbacks as something exciting because that gives you an opportunity to add to winning trades. So I am pretty confident that we're in a wave three right now, and I'm pretty confident this wave three has a long ways to go. Now, I think this right here was the wave five of this uptrend. I think this is very clearly a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ending right here. And that makes a lot of sense to me, especially when you look at correlated dollar pairs. I think that this right here is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's extremely clearly a wave A. I also think this is very clearly three waves up, wave B. I do admit that this move down kind of looked like it was missing a wave 5, just like I mentioned in today's videos. It really didn't make a 3, 4, 5, but sometimes that does happen on a wave C. We went right down to the 61% after making three waves down, made nice impulsive move up. Like I said, this entry actually happened quite a while before the news came out. I actually ended up going long a couple hours before the dollar news came out today. And this was one of the trades that I said with my group at the time of entry, a 4-hour time frame entry. Still long, still holding, still no exit. I expected to take out the previous highs and probably go quite a ways further than that. So I'm definitely still holding. And I definitely do not really see any reason not to hold. I think it's the end of a correction, and what happens at the end of a correction is you get the brand new trend. Now, I would not expect us to just shoot up in one straight line like that. That's not how trends work. Trends make highs, lows, high, low, high, low, high, and there's going to be pullbacks along the way. Which, like I said, pullbacks are really nothing to fear. You know, when somebody's long on a trade and then they start seeing a pullback, they start getting a lot of anxiety and they're like, oh no, it's pulling back. I need to get out of this trade. But pullbacks are really just something that you should actually be excited about because pullbacks give you an opportunity to get in again and maybe even add to the winning trades and build a long position. So I'm still long, I'm still holding longs, and I'm definitely still looking to get in more longs. Definitely no reason to think that this is over. Uh, so So anyways, let's check out the pound dollar. Like I said, I want to cover the major Forex pairs first, and then we'll go look at, we'll start with requests after we do that. I'm not a scalper, so it's not like I'm entering trades all day, every day. Most weeks I enter, I would say probably a common week for me is probably anywhere from 6 trades in a week to maybe 12 trades in a week. I'm not entering trades all day long, all day, every day. So, I'm not a scalper. There's probably not going to be any trades during this live stream, but I definitely will analyze the pairs. And if you have something you'd like me to look at, then you can definitely ask. Same thing on the pound dollar. I think the pound dollar is still a wave one. I still think this is a wave two. I still think this is potentially a wave three. And I still think it's going to go up and at least end up looking something like this. And I just like the euro dollar. I think this wave five right here is a one. I think this is a big WXY of two, and I think that we are most likely in a wave three. And I think this is most likely. I think it's going to keep on making higher highs, higher lows. I think around this high right here, we'll probably get a wave four and a wave five, and then maybe a bigger correction. But definitely holding longs. Definitely looking for more longs. I was originally thinking it was going to go down to the 161.8, 178 because it was looking like it was an expanding flat, but ended up making kind of a little bit of a higher high. It kind of looks like it was more of a running flat because it definitely did end up making a higher high. So I didn't end up taking the pound dollar to the long side because I thought the euro dollar was much clearer and I thought the US dollar CAD was much clearer. But it was pretty much the same entry as the euro dollar, the pound dollar was, that is. A little bit different. Like I said, I thought this was going to be a running flat because it was an expanding flat because I saw three waves down. I think this is more of a three-way pattern up. I was thinking that this was going to go down, take out this low, make a wave C, and then continue the uptrend. So I thought the euro dollar and the dollar CAD were more clear, which is why I ended up entering those pairs. But I always search for clarity. It's always the search for clarity is the one of the most important things. But I think that is definitely an ABC correction. And I think that this is now going up. I think it's going to continue to make higher highs, higher lows. I would definitely be looking for longs, and I would definitely be holding longs. I do expect that these dollar pairs are probably going to pull back. I mean, they may not pull back now. They could easily keep drifting up, but when they do make a pullback, whether it happens now, whether it happens later, I don't really care. I'm just going to be holding longs, and I'm going to be looking to add to my trade when it does pull back. So if it does make a pullback, I would definitely be continuing to look for longs in an uptrend at the end of all these pullbacks. And let's go look at gold, and then we're going to start taking requests. Like I said, I want to cover the top three pairs because those are the ones that I used to make PM videos for. I ended up going long on gold today. I'm trying to get into the habit of trading gold once in a while. I normally never trade gold because I'm from the US, and in the US you cannot trade gold with a margin account. So I never did trade gold until recently, but I am trying to get into the habit of trading gold once in a while because many people absolutely love gold. So I'm trying to, like I said, get in the habit of trading it a little more often so that way you guys can hopefully have some more setups on it and we can, potentially have some really good trades on gold. So I did end up going long today on gold. I'm not really convinced that it's going up yet. It definitely looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like a wave A. I actually think because of one of my premium members told me in this analysis, I actually think that this is likely a wave B. And I was actually thinking that maybe this right here was going to be a wave C. And if this right here really is a wave C, then this is going to be the end of a correction, and this is going to be the continuation of the uptrend for sure. Now, it's really hard to tell if this really is a wave C or not. Looks like a wave C. We'll see if it really does turn out to be a wave C, though. The thing with wave Cs is wave Cs don't necessarily have to make a new lower low. Most of the time a wave C will take out the lower wave A and it will end up looking like that before it goes up. But you do get higher high wave Cs quite often. And, you get a wave A, you get a wave B, you get a wave C. And if this does break structure, I'm going to say that it is the end of a correction and a continuation of the uptrend for sure. Definitely no structure break yet, so we can't say for sure. I am long on the US dollar on gold from right around when the news came out today, probably right around here. It's not like it's very profitable yet. And if it does end up turning down, I'll just end up getting out. But it definitely looks like a 1, it looks like a 2, it looks like a 3, it looks like a 4. And it looks like a 5. Now, we were considering some other options on gold today during our live Zoom meeting that I do every single day, which was that possibly this was a wave A, possibly this is a wave B, and it's actually going up for a wave C and then going back down. That is definitely a possibility, and it might even be likely is because it never did take out the low of wave A over here on the daily time frame. So it definitely could make an ABC correction and turn back down, but for now, to me, the long is not invalidated yet. It is going down, but it's definitely higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. It's definitely trending. There's no end of a trend yet. There's no reason to think the trend is over. I personally would continue to look for longs. I would continue to hold my long, which I am long, and I'm definitely continuing to hold my long. And I would definitely continue to look for more longs. I personally don't really see any reason to think that this is over, honestly. So I'm looking for longs, I'm looking to get in long, I'm holding a long, and I would look to add to my long. I think there's a good chance this move down is going to make a higher low compared to this. Higher low, higher low. I think even if it is a wave C, it should at least take out this high right here. Like even if this is like a wave A, a wave B, and we're actually in a wave C, it should at least take out this high, or at least go up and make like a double top right there before it actually goes down. I personally think that if it does go up and break this structure, it's probably more likely this is a wave 5, and more likely that it is a wave C, and more likely that it is just back into an uptrend. But so far, we don't really see the end of anything, so. Hey, Philip P., how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you. How are you doing today? So, now that we covered the euro dollar, the pound dollar, and gold, now I'm going to start taking requests from the audience. So, if you want me to look at something, definitely put it in the chats. I'd be more than happy to look at basically anything. If you haven't done so already, do please join my free, 100% free Discord community. It is 100% free. You never have to pay a dime if you do not want to. 100% free to join. So definitely join up. You're not going to get access to my swing trade setouts, my trading course, and my daily Zoom meetings as a free member, but you're definitely going to be part of a community of like-minded traders. So definitely join up. 100% free to join. Looks like 79% of the people that have answered my poll have already joined my free Discord. So thank you for being a member of my Discord community. So yeah, let's start off right at the top. The first one was Carl, I believe. Oh no, actually no. The Aussie dollar from Skyvik was the first one. So let's start off with the Aussie dollar, and we'll go from there. Yeah, the Aussie dollar was the first one. Now the Aussie dollar, I've been talking about this for a while. The Aussie dollar definitely has five waves up, which would make you think that this would actually turn into a bigger move to the downside, because you would think five waves up would be like a wave one, and you would think that a wave two would be coming, and that it would go down, break the low of wave four. But I actually, even though this is five waves, I actually don't think it's a complete trend based on correlated pairs. I still think this is an ABC correction to the uptrend. I still think it's at least going to go up and make a new high. Maybe it's not going to go all the way up and take out this high without making a bigger correction first, but I definitely am very, very bullish for sure. Hey, Menu, how's it going, buddy? Going down to the sort of time frames. Down to the sort of time frames. I mean, it's definitely an ABC correction, I think. Definitely looks like an ABC correction. Like just like the euro dollar and the pound dollar, I think this right here is the wave five because that fits with this trend. One, two, three, four, five, perfect five waves. That makes a lot of sense too when you're talking about the pattern because that makes this a one, two, three, four, five waves down, wave A. That makes this most likely a wave B. Continued to respect the 78% Fibonacci, wave C. Nice impulsive and golfy move to the upside. I would definitely expect this to continue to make higher highs, higher lows. If it does not continue to make higher highs, higher lows, then you definitely want to get out of your longs and maybe even think about going short. But yeah, as long as it continues to make high, low, high, low, high, low, I would just hold on to my longs. High, low, high, low, high, low, high. Yeah, it's starting to turn down a little bit, but that doesn't mean that it's over, that's for sure. As long as it continues to make that high low series, I would definitely continue to hold longs and continue to look for more longs. At some point, it probably is gonna, do something like this: make a wave one, make a wave two, which is completely normal price action. You have to kind of get used to sitting through pullbacks, unless you really are like a scalper trading the very short time frames. You're gonna have to sit through pullbacks. You're going to have to get used to sitting through some pullbacks once in a while. No, that's just a bot. Sorry about that, Menu. No problem. That's just a blowback. He doesn't know the difference. So, anyways, I definitely would be looking for longs, 100%. US dollar CAD. Now this is the one that we chose to get in. Like I said, if anybody is interested in my membership, these are the trades that I have said with the group today. We got in gold, we got in the Aussie CAD, we got in the euro dollar, and we got the US dollar CAD today, and the euro pound. These are the trades from the week. Like I said, I am not a scalper, so it's not like I'm getting in trades all day, every day. I'm definitely more of a swing trader. But if anybody's interested in the membership, these are the trades that I've said with the group so far. And these trades all get said at the time of entry, and I do give you my stop loss. I personally don't use take profits because I'm not a big believer in take profits, but we can usually tell when a trend is over. It's much easier just to let the market tell you when a trend is over rather than trying to put in a take profit at a generic 2 to 1, 3 to 1 risk to reward ratio. So, anyways, yeah, silver. Not silver. US dollar CAD. I personally think this is the end of a wave C over here, and I think this is potentially going to go down. I think it's eventually going to take out these lows. Now, I think there's going to be lots of pullbacks along the way. I mean, it's going to be a high, low, high, low, high, low, high. It's not like it's just going to go down in one straight line, but I'm definitely looking for sorts. So I think so. We had the market turned right at the 90% today, which normally normally I say when price goes above the 78, it actually ends up making a new high. But the 90% is actually a really good area if you're talking about some sort of a normal flat, which I don't really think this looks like a normal flat, but this is one of the ones that I chose to get in today. I still think this is likely to be the end of a correction. This could even be like a big old wave one too. It definitely looks like it's going to get ready to start a pullback. Probably now is probably when it's going to start a pullback, or maybe throughout the Asian session. But yeah, this is the one that we got in today, and the reason why I got in is because of the big engulfing move, the nice break of structure, the nice uptrend, the nice Fibonacci bounce. Really, really nice little push for sure. Um, It really wasn't that clear that it was the end of a correction, and this move up actually looks more like a trend too. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on it. I mean, if it does make three waves like this and then turn up with a big dramatic move, then I would definitely get out of my shorts. But as of right now, it definitely looks like the end of a correction. It looks like this right here is the end of a correction, and it looks like it should go down and make new lows. I mean, according to the daily time frame, I'm extremely bearish on this thing. So. I personally think that the U.S. dollar CAD eventually is going to take these lows out all the way down to the 1.31 area and possibly even lower than that. So I'm definitely looking for shorts in a downtrend for sure. And I'm already short, and I'm looking for more shorts, and I'm definitely looking to add to the shorts that I'm in. So let's see here. Let me just scroll back up so I don't miss anything. Yeah, the Aussie CAD was another one that I'm long on. I haven't actually looked at it in quite a while because I don't maintain. I'm not a scalper, so I'm not looking at my trades all day long. But I do think there is a possibility this could turn down at some point. But look at this: higher low, higher low, higher low. Definitely still an uptrend on the higher time frames. And the only reason why I say it could possibly turn down is because we are getting close to these fib levels, and some of these Canadian cross pairs look like they could actually be a wave A, and this could actually be a wave B, and it could go up to the 138, 123, and then turn down for a wave C. It definitely, some of these pairs definitely look like that is a possibility, and we really need to keep that in mind for sure. But the trend is definitely up. There's no break of structure to the downside on the daily. There's no significant lower high. There's no Fibonacci bounce. I would definitely expect this to at least go up to these two fib levels. And if it really is a wave three, which is what I've been forecasting, it might not even go down there. It might just continue to make higher highs, higher lows, which is what I hope happens because I just want to continue to look for longs and build long positions to the long side. So this is where we went long today, right here where I put this little arrow. I went long right at the close of this candle. I mean, we just got in this trade today on the 4 hour time frame, so it's not like much is going on yet. But I would expect it to at least go up to these higher fibs. That's probably where I'm going to be looking to take profits. You know, if it goes up here, makes a 3, 4, 5, makes a break of structure to the downside, that is up in the here is definitely where I'll be looking to take profits, most likely on that trade. Definitely looks like the end of a correction to me. I mean, yeah, it's going down a little bit now, but I mean, a little push down like that doesn't scare me because I understand that the market doesn't just shoot up in a straight line. The market makes high, low, high, low, high, low. Like everybody always refers to, the ocean. It's like waves in the ocean. It goes up and in and up and in and up and in. A lot of people, when they get in trades, I think a lot of that has to do with the scalping mentality. But when people get in trades, they expect it to be a winner immediately. They expect immediately to see a huge winner. And yeah, I mean, maybe if you're trading a 1 minute time frame and you're only looking to make, 5 to 10 pips at a time, then yeah, maybe. But the reality is that you're gonna see Lots of profit, and then profit taken away, and then more profit, and profit taken away, and more profit, and then up and down and up and down. You got to be patient, that's for sure. So I'm a long already. I'm looking for more longs. I'm looking for higher lows to get in for the continuation of the uptrend for sure. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go look at the US 30. I gotta switch over to my black charts for that because I don't follow the indices on a regular basis. Even though I am gonna start following them on a regular basis, I don't currently follow them on a regular basis. Oh, that's right. I moved. Yeah. Let's do these right here. There we go. Big push down on them. That's for sure. Kind of looks like an ABC correction, doesn't it? One, two, three. Impulsive downtrend. A. Which I can even see five waves there. Look. One, two, three, four, five waves. A. One, two, three. B. Normally I don't trade the indices, but starting pretty soon I'm gonna start swing trading the indices, and I will start giving trade signals for the major indices like the S&P 500, Nasdaq, US 30, the Russell 2000, and the JPY 225, and the DAX 30, and the Euro 50, and there's a couple more, the Australia 200, and there's a couple more too that I'll be doing on a regular basis. Definitely not day trading or scalping them, but more swing trading. So that's going to be starting pretty soon. That's going to be another benefit of being a premium member as mine is if you like these indices, I'm going to be doing those also now. And like I said, if anybody is interested in joining, the link for that is right here on the screen. It's right here, fxpipcollector.com. It's pretty easy to remember. It's just my username. It's $30 a month, but boy, you'll definitely be making that money back in no time. I would say so. Definitely going down. I think it's a wave C. Most likely place for a wave C to go is 100%. So I mean, I think it's probably more likely it's going to keep going down at least for now. I mean, it could possibly turn it to 78%, but I would say probably more likely than not, it's going to go down to the 100% Fibonacci extension and maybe even further. So I would definitely be looking for shorts, 100%. I would like to see it break to the upside. I want to see it break a structure. And then I want to see a nice little three-wave pullback, something like this. One, two, three waves up, go short. One, two, three waves up, go short. One, two, three waves up, go short. A, B, C up. Break of structure, A, B, C up, go short. Definitely continuing to look for shorts in a downtrend. At least until proven otherwise, that's for sure. Let's see. So, oh, I missed the Aussie CAD. No, we didn't. We did the Aussie CAD. That's right. Yeah, we did the Aussie CAD. US 30. Working my way down the list. Nasdaq 100. Yeah, this is going to be another one that I'm going to be basically doing trading signals for starting pretty soon. I don't like to call it signal service because really for me it's more about you learning to trade. That's why I always call it learn and earn at the same time because I really don't want to call it a signal service even though it kind of is. I do sell all my swing trades at the time of entry, but the main focus for me is to teach you to trade. I want you to learn how to trade. I want you to take my trading course. I want you to understand a proper way of trading. I want you to attend my Zoom meetings and I want you to learn how to trade. So that way you can trade for the rest of your life and make consistently profitable trades for the rest of your life. But while you're learning, hopefully you'll be earning by following along with my swing trades, which I provide to the group at the time of entry for $30 a month. Link is in the chat and in the description of this video. I thought this thing was already going up today, but yeah, now that it made one more push down, it actually looks even better, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought this Nasdaq was already going up earlier, but I didn't enter because I'm not trading them yet. But boy, I think it's going to go up. I think it's an ABC correction. Now it's not really going to be confirmed to be going up until it breaks structure. or it makes a higher low. It could easily go up, make another lower high, and then go down to a lower fib level. Which, if this is a wave A, and this is a wave B, and this is a wave C, you would actually kind of think that it would take out the lower wave A before it actually did continue the uptrend. So definitely be aware that it looks like it's going up. It definitely looks like it's going up, and if it does go up and break structure, if I was trading this, I would probably go long, and if it went up and turned back down, I would probably have a break-even trade. Or if it went up and broke structure, I would hold on to that trade, and then I would start looking for more entries to go long for the continuation of the uptrend. Really, it's all about building those positions to the upside, stacking those trades a little bit, building a nice big position to the upside if you can. That's how you really make a killing in these markets, is by really just building those positions. So let's see here. If I do miss anybody's trades, definitely anybody's requests, definitely let me know. Sometimes I do miss some requests now and then. It looks like oil is next. I feel like I might have lost track someplace, but it looks like oil is next. Yeah, we got the Aussie dollar. We already did the Aussie dollar. So let's go look at oil. We had a lot of oil news coming out today. Whatever happened with that? Not really a lot, huh? One of the key things that you really have to notice here is, yeah, it definitely turned up extremely strong. And I even thought that it was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which I still think it looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But on the shorter time frames, you can see that it's not a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 most likely. I actually think it might go down and make a new low. And if this right here is the end of a correction, which I actually think that it probably is, it might even be a wave 2 and a wave 1, and we might even be in a wave 3 now. And if we are, this is going to continue to make lower lows, lower highs. So I was watching for a break of structure today, or yesterday, or whatever day, a couple days ago when it happened, which it did break, but then it rejected it. And the fact that it rejected structure tells me that the trend is still down. We should still be looking for shorts in a downtrend, 100%. I didn't take this as a short. But a few members of the group definitely did. They went short right there on the breaker structure after the rejection of this structure. Price rejected this structure, went down, broke this structure. Perfect little entry to go short right there. Really, really, really nice. So I would continue to look for shorts, at least until the higher time frames, give you some reason not to. I would definitely continue to look for shorts at the end of pullbacks. There's no reason to think this trend is over, that's for sure. Yo Aussie is another one. I've been long on the Yo Aussie since the very bottom. Any, I'm long. Any place you see a little green flag, I'm long. Any place you see a orange flag, I'm short. So I'm in a lot of trades right now. I'm in like 11 different currencies right now. And every single trade I take, every single place you see a green arrow means I'm long, and means that I shared this trade with the group at the time of entry. So this euro dollar trade I entered today, I said that at the time of entry with all my premium members, which, like I said, my website is right here if anybody's interested. The dollar CAD trade I said, the euro CAD trade, all these trades that I'm in right now, I said with the members at the time of entry. So it is a really good benefit. And like I said, the main focus is for you to learn to trade too. So it's not like it's all about just trade signals, which I really do not like to even call it a signal service, because I hate the fact that people just want to rely on signals. I think people need to learn to trade. So I personally think, at least I hope, that this is the end of a wave B right here. I have an arrow pointing down because technically it has not broken structure yet, so technically it's not confirmed that it is going up to make a wave C yet. But to me, it definitely looks like a wave A, it looks like a WXY, a B, and it looks like it should be going up for a wave C. And my target's all the way up here, right around the 1695 area. Still not really confirmed because it has not broken structure yet, but boy, it's definitely looking pretty good to me. I think it looks really, really good actually, so hopefully it continues to go up. It looks like it's going to continue to go up. Definitely looks like it's going to. So, let's see here. So yeah, on the shorter time frames, it's just a complete mess, which honestly kind of makes me think that it really is gonna keep going up at some point because that's usually what happens at the bottom of a trend and at the top of the trend. Usually you get a accumulation and distribution, and to me, it definitely does look like five ways up right here. This looks like five ways down, which kind of makes me think that it might go down more than it has already. It might actually go down more, and it might end up looking like that. And this could be like a wave one, this could be a wave two, and this could go up for a wave three. So I'm hoping that we get a nice clear break and hold above this structure, soon, maybe by the end of the week or beginning of next week, because I'm holding this as a swing trade. I've been in this trade for almost 2 weeks now. My original entry, I think, was way, way, way back here. I think my original entry was right there. So it's not like it's profitable yet, but boy, this is going to be such an extremely profitable trade if this does what we want it to. And we're not just going to get in this thing once. I'm going to get in this thing here, which I'm already in, and I'm going to get in again there, and I'm going to get in again there, and I'm going to get in again there, and I'm going to get in again here, and then I'm going to close everything up here, then I'm going to go short, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to get short here, I'm going to get short there, I'm just going to continue to go short. And guess what? Every single one of these entries that I take, I share with my premium members at the time of entry. That's why I like to call it learn and earn at the same time. Hopefully you can learn while you earn. Thanks a lot, Skabibi, Skaboo, or BB, or whatever it is. Sorry about the pronunciation. Yeah, I appreciate that. I do think that I'm a really good analyst, for sure, definitely. But I had a really, really good teacher, so, it's not like I was self-taught. A lot of this came from my mentor, which I spent 8, 9 years in my mentors group before I went on and did things on my own. So I had a really, really good teacher. So I can't get all the credit for that. Most really, really good traders have really, really good mentors. So I mean, that's kind of the. It's really hard to just watch some YouTube videos and become a profitable trader. I mean, it's almost impossible to think that you're gonna just watch some YouTube videos and learn a quick strategy, and next thing you know, you're just gonna be making money like no tomorrow. It's probably not gonna happen. Okay, let's see. Yo pound. Yeah, let's check out the Euro Pound. I'm long the Euro Pound. I haven't looked at it. It's not really going very much, is it? The reason why I went long the Euro Pound is because this kind of looks like it's making some sort of a. And then if you actually go all the way up to the weekly time frame, actually, it kind of looks like it's doing some sort of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 type thing right here. Kind of looks like it could go up in a big way. And I see a lot of risk to reward potential if this thing really does go up and take out these highs. I'm not really sure if that's the case yet, but the reason why I went long is because this is impulsive down, which I would always label as either a wave A or wave 1. This is corrective up, which I would always label as either a wave B or wave 2. So that way, I'm not surprised. If I automatically label this as a 1 and a 2, and then this thing turned up, I would probably subconsciously miss a trade, or, because I would be assuming that it was a wave 3. But if I label it as an A or 1, a B or a 2, then that leaves myself open for interpretation. And if this proves that it's a wave C, then fine. If it proves it's a wave 3, then fine. But either ways, it definitely has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves down. It's like a perfect 5 wave trend, which is why I entered. And we're at the 100% Fibonacci extension of what is possibly a wave A. So if this is an ABC, then that would make sense because this is like a 3 wave pattern. This could be another 3 wave pattern. And now we're getting ready to make 5 waves up, which is what I hope happens. I was hoping this was going to be 3 waves up, 3 waves down, and then 5 waves up is what I hope happens. We'll see if that's how it plays out. It has not broken structure yet, so the trend is definitely still down. It could easily make a lower high and keep going down, and it could prove to be a wave 3. We don't know yet, and you never really do know when you enter a trade. The only thing you can do is enter, use proper risk management. Sometimes you're going to have a loser, sometimes you're going to have a winner. When you're right in a big way. When you're wrong in a very, very small way. Keep your losses very, very small, keep your winners very, very big, and you're going to be killing it in these markets. So I entered long. This is another trade that I said with the group at the time of entry. Like I said, if anybody is interested, you can scroll through These are the trades that I've said with the group so far this week, so that you can pause the video and kind of scroll through and see some of the trades that I said with the group. Definitely not entering trades all day, every day, because I'm definitely not a scalper. But, for me, a good, 6 to 12 trades a week is perfect for me. And a lot of the trades I hold on to for weeks at a time. I've been holding some of the trades that I'm in now. I'm going on to 3 weeks. I've been holding some of these trades. So definitely more of a swing trader. I'm hoping this turns out to be a 1, a 2, and a 3. I hope it just keeps on trending up, is what I hope happens. But if it does not break this structure and this goes up like this, break structure to the downside, then I'll instantly know that this is not a good trade, and I'll say, okay, I'm out. And I'll get in here and I'll get out there with like a break even or maybe even a tiny profit. I could be wrong about this trade and still make some money. So you can be wrong about trades and still make money, especially if you use my scaling out technique that I teach my members. But this is the structure level that's really going to prove to me that this really is the bottom of a wave 5 of wave C, or a wave C of wave 5, whatever you want to call it. Still no proof that it's going up in a big way yet, unfortunately, but yeah, that's how it goes. It looks like it's going to go up on the daily, so I think that's good enough evidence to take the risk because I literally have about a 25 pip stop loss, and I'm looking to potentially make, with a 25 pip stop loss, I'm looking to potentially make 260 pips. So that's about 11 to 1 risk to reward ratio, and that's if I don't add to the trade. If this ends up doing this, that 260 pip profit is going to be way more than 260 pips because not only am I going to enter here, but I'm going to enter there, 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 and I'm going to hold all these trades. Build a position to the long side. This 260 pip potential take profit could literally be 500-600 pips by the time I'm done adding to this trade. So that's how a swing trader can outtrade a scalper all day long. Everybody wants to scalp, but I'm telling you what, if you learn how to swing trade properly, you are going to be out trading probably 98% of scalpers. Because I personally think that most scalpers don't make any money anyway. So if you learn to properly swing trade and you learn to add to your trades and you learn to stack your trades, you're going to be out trading probably 95, 96% of scalpers all day long. And you're going to be have such a laid back lifestyle. Because swing trading, you can literally probably be on your charts for 1 hour a day. You could probably spend 1 hour in the morning analyzing your charts, and then at the end of every 4 hour candle, spend 10 minutes going through and looking for trades. If there's a trade, enter. If there's not, fine. If there's an exit, exit. If not, don't exit. It's such a laid back lifestyle, and I'm telling you, once you build some capital, once you have a funded account, a couple $100,000 funded account, you could literally spend an hour, hour and a half on the computer per day and make more money than most people dream about. So definitely. So anyways, let's see. Aussie Swiss. Those Swiss pairs made a dramatic turn to the downside, huh? They still kind of don't look right to me, honestly. Some of them, like the pound Swiss, I definitely wouldn't try to go long on that. I wouldn't try to go long on the Euro Swiss either, but boy, that Aussie Swiss kind of looks like it could try to turn up one more time. Honestly, it's probably not going to. It's probably more likely it's going to keep on going down, honestly, because of correlated pairs. But if it does turn back up in a big way, it's probably not an AB. It's probably not a 1, 2, 3. It's probably an ABC, and it's probably going to go back up. So keep an eye on it. It definitely could turn back up. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, it for sure could turn up pretty easily. Most of the other Swiss pairs look like they're in a wave 3, so this one could possibly be in a wave 3 also, and it could possibly continue to make lower lows, lower highs, which I think is definitely possible. I was thinking this was maybe a wave A, maybe a wave B, and going down for a wave C. I think we should be looking for shorts unless it does the double bottom breaker structure. If it does that double bottom breaker structure, then yeah, definitely stop looking for shorts. But yeah, I think we should be looking for shorts, honestly. I think it's a 1, 2, 3 too. I think it's, if anything, it's going to make a 4, 5. Then if it goes up and breaks structure, I would get long, but most of the other Swiss pairs look like a wave 3, so this is possibly just going to continue to make lower lows, lower highs, especially if this really is like a running flat or an expanding flat, which it definitely looks like it is a running flat or an expanding flat. So let's see how it turns out doing, but yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. If you're just scalping to the long side, then yeah, you're probably doing good because it probably is going to go up. But I think the move up is likely to be a crutch into the move down, so just be careful if you are trying to go long on it. It is probably pretty likely to go back down again. So let's see. Let's look at the. I already did the S&P 500. Let's go look at the pound yen. I actually want to look at the yen basket real quick, and then we'll look at the pound yen. We do have yen news tonight. We have Japanese interest rate tonight. We have CPI for the yen tonight at 12:30 a.m. UK time. That's what 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, if you're scalping, then you're totally doing things differently than me. So yeah, if you're scalping, then you're probably in pretty good shape, honestly. But anyways, we have yen news tonight. So there's probably going to be a pretty dramatic move on some of these yen pairs today. Now, the whole thing with the yen is every time it looks like it's going to turn, it just keeps on going down. I mean, the yen has literally been in a downtrend for 4 years now. It's if you watched any of my videos, I say that in almost every video because I really want people to understand that, there's no reason why this yen possibly couldn't turn into a 5 year downtrend, a 6 year downtrend, and maybe even more. There's just nothing telling us that the yen is going up in any significant way as of yet. And buying the dip on the yen pairs has been a good strategy for more than 4 years now. And it could possibly continue to be a good strategy. So just be aware that every single time the yen looks like it's going up, or every time the yen pairs look like they're going down, they just end up just continuing the trend. But this definitely does look like 5 waves up. It looks like it's either a wave A or a wave 1. This definitely does look like 3 waves down. It looks like it's either a wave B or a wave 2. It definitely did turn it to 78%, and it does look like it possibly could go up and make a wave C and then go back down again later on. Or maybe even turns into a 1, 2, 3. I kind of doubt it's going to turn into a 1, 2, 3, but it definitely is possible. So keep an eye on that. Going down to the 4 hour time frame. This is probably going to set itself up perfectly for the news later. It looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like it needs to go up again. Taking it down to the 1 hour time frame. Oh man, if this thing looks like this, unfortunately, we got 5, 6, 7 hours. We got 7 hours until the news comes out, so it's probably not going to look like this in 7 hours, unfortunately. If the news was about to come out, I would say yeah, long the JPY for sure, short the JPY pairs. But yeah, the news is still 7 hours away, so it looks like a 1. It looks like a 2. It looks like a wave 3. It looks like a wave 4. And it looks like it needs to go up and make a wave 5. So, oh man, don't know what swing trading is. So yeah, definitely looks like this is going to end up going up to me. I think it's going to end up going up at least one more time. We're gonna have to see what it looks like at the news later. It's midnight my time, but I probably am gonna stay up for this just because it's gonna be a good news event. If it looks like this and the news is coming out, then I'm gonna say down the yen or up the yen pairs. If it looks like this and the news is coming out like this or something, then I'm gonna say up the JPY, down the JPY pairs. So we still got 7 hours, and a lot can happen in 7 hours. So we definitely don't really know what it's gonna look like in 7 hours, really. I definitely think it's trying to set itself up for a sort, though. I'm really not convinced that this is like a huge sort. Yeah, definitely not really convinced this is a big sort yet, but like I said, buying the dip on the yen has been an extremely good strategy for quite some time now, and every single time if this thing goes down, if you buy, man, you would have so much money right now if you spent the last 4 years buying every single pullback on this thing. I mean, there's not one time where this thing was not just correcting on the moves down. You would like, if you did absolutely nothing but look for longs for the past 4 years, you would have so much money you wouldn't even know what to do with all your money. So, I think it is probably going to be setting itself up for a sort. At least it definitely looks like it is. So, if this looks anything like this when the news is getting ready to come out, then I would say, yeah, definitely sort. If this actually goes short prior to the news and it looks like this and the news is getting ready to come out, then I would say go long at the news. So we really are going to have to reevaluate this because if this makes an A, a B, and a C between now and the news, then it is definitely going to be a long at the news. If it does something like this between now and the news, then I'm going to say definitely short the news. So you really have to just see what it looks like prior to the news. I would, as always, I would label this as either a A or a 1, either a B or a 2, and if it goes down and makes a big old giant wave 3, then okay, sweet. If it goes down and makes a wave C, then you're probably going to have to get out of your sorts and go long for the continuation of the uptrend at some point. So I would just follow structure, follow price action, and just really, really just, take it one step at a time. Definitely, definitely, definitely take it one step at a time. So, let's see. Sorry, I was just replying to one of my members. So, yeah. Let's see. Is there any more requests? Let's see. I already did the S&P 500. I already did gold. Yeah, it looks like we got most of our requests. Let me check on Discord, see if there was any requests made on Discord that I missed out on. Oh, that euro dollar trade was really good today, wasn't it? That was amazing, for sure. So yeah, that was a really, really good trade. Definitely, definitely join my Discord channel. I know most people in the chats have probably already joined. I see 76% of people have already joined my group according to the poll. But if you have not joined my free Discord group, definitely make sure you do so. It is 100% free to join. You never have to pay a dime if you do not want to. The link is in the chats, and it's also down here. No, that's my website, but it's also right here. All you have to do is type in the address right there, and you'll be directed to my free Discord group. 100% free to join. Now, as a member, you're not going to get access to any of the benefits that you're going to get access to as a premium member. Like I said, my premium member is only $30 a month. And it gets you access to the trading course. It also gets you access to the London live streams and the New York live streams. I do a Zoom meeting every single Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 90 minutes long. I also do a Zoom meeting every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for 90 minutes. And these are where I teach. Like I said, the whole purpose of my membership is to teach you to trade. But I really don't like to call it signals because I hate the idea of signal service because most people that want signals have no desire to even learn anything about trading. They just want to know when the next trade is. So I hate to call it signal service. But I do share all my trades at the time of entry. Swing trades, not day trades, swing trades. So If you are interested, it's definitely a good deal. I've had many people in the group tell me that the membership is only $30 a month, and they're making $4,000 a month on their funded account. So, you could easily pay me $30 a month, get a funded account, and potentially make a couple $1,000s a month trading a funded account, if not more than that. So definitely check it out. You can cancel at any time. There's no requirement. You can just sign up for 1 month and cancel if you like. And I am doing these live streams every day of the week, every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, as a chance to, take requests from the audience. It's a really good way to interact with people. It's a really good way to promote my free Discord channel. Oh, EuroCAD. Yeah, let's look at the EuroCAD for one of my members before. I'm still long the EuroCAD. It really isn't looking that great, but I am still long the EuroCAD. Now, there's a few possibilities on this EuroCAD. This definitely could be a double zigzag, like a flat type pattern, like 1, 2, 3 down, 1, 2, 3 up. And it could be respecting this fib level, and it literally could be starting a downtrend. The only reason why I'm long is because it has not broken structure yet. A Fibonacci bounce is not enough evidence for me to say that this is going down. I need to see either a lower high or I need to see a break of structure to the downside, which we definitely do not have yet. So it looks like it's turning. But it's still higher lows. It's still higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. No breaker structure to the downside. Definitely continuing to look for longs in a uptrend. Now I'm long. I've been long on it ever since back here. I think I got long right here. I'm pretty much break even right now. Maybe down a few pips, but not much. I'm just gonna hold for now. I still think there's a good chance that it could go up one more time. So hopefully it goes up one more time. If not, if it does go down, if it does break structure, then whatever, I'll have a losing trade. But guess what? I'm going to not care at all because I'm going to take that losing trade and go short and just continue to go short. But there's no proof that's happening yet. This could easily make a higher low and it could easily just keep on trending up. I also see the possibility that this is not a wave C, but it's actually a wave 3 on the higher time frame. So I'm just going to hold for now. No reason to get out. I mean, that one impulsive move down doesn't give me a reason to get out. I don't really see a reason to get out as of yet. Definitely not. So, I'm currently looking for longs. I'm currently in a long. I'm not going to get long again unless it makes a nice pullback, unless I get some profit going. But on the 1 hour time frame, it definitely does look like it could be an ABC correction for sure. Definitely looks like it could be an ABC. So I still think there's a good chance it could go up. So if it does make an engulfing move to the upside, then I would go long again, potentially for the continuation of this uptrend. If it goes down and breaks that structure on the daily time frame, I would definitely get out of my longs and start looking for shorts. Maybe even go short at the break of structure. So, anyways, I do these live streams every day. I hope everybody likes and subscribes to my channel. Definitely hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future live streams. As always, I hope everybody enjoys the rest of the day.